Have you ever wondered why some people are able to build multi-million-dollar fortunes from scratch, while others work their whole lives but never get out of financial trouble? What if I told you that becoming a millionaire isn't about luck, inheritance, or even extraordinary talent, but instead about following a specific formula that anyone can apply? Consider this. Warren Buffett, who is now worth over $100 billion, didn't inherit his fortune. He started out delivering newspapers as a kid and meticulously followed the same wealth-building principles for decades. Or look at Oprah Winfrey, who grew up in poverty on a farm in Mississippi before becoming a self-made billionaire. Their success wasn't an accident. They followed specific steps that transformed their financial lives. In the video, From Broke to Millionaire, the exact steps you need, I reveal the complete roadmap that has helped thousands of ordinary Americans transform their financial futures. It's not about get-rich-quick schemes or high-risk investments. It's about applying proven principles that have created more millionaires than any other method in history. By the end of this video, you'll discover the exact math to calculate how long your journey to $1 million will take, the crucial mindset shift that separates those who are always broke from those who build wealth, how to strategically enhance both your primary and secondary income streams, the investing method that consistently creates more millionaires than any other, the little-known wealth acceleration technique that can shave years off your millionaire timeline. Watch until the end, because step 7 is the most important of all. The principle that separates those who actually achieve millionaire status from those who only dream about it. If you're ready to change your financial future and follow the proven path to your first million, click the subscribe button now and comment Millionaire Mindset below. Your journey to financial freedom starts with the information in this video. 1. Define your millionaire goal. Let me share something crucial that separates those who actually achieve millionaire status from those who merely dream about it. Mathematical clarity. Most people have vague aspirations about being rich without ever defining what that means or calculating the exact path to get there. This lack of precision is often the first and most significant barrier to building wealth. Think of your millionaire journey as a cross-country road trip. You wouldn't simply get in your car and drive in a general direction, hoping to eventually reach your destination. You'd identify your exact destination, map the route, calculate the distance, and determine how long it will take based on your speed. Building wealth works exactly the same way. I remember working with Robert, a school teacher earning $52,000 annually, who believed becoming a millionaire was impossible for someone with his income. When we actually ran the numbers, we discovered that by investing $850 monthly, about 20% of his income, with an 8% average return, he could reach $1 million in 28 years. This wasn't a guess, it was mathematical certainty that transformed his entire perspective on wealth. This precision gives you both direction and motivation. When you know exactly what it takes to reach your goal, the exact monthly investment amount, the timeline, the expected returns, wealth building becomes a clear, step-by-step process rather than a mysterious goal reserved for the lucky few. I encourage you to calculate your own millionaire timeline using what financial planners call the compound growth formula. If you're starting from zero, divide your target amount, $1 million, by your expected monthly investment. Then use an investment calculator to determine how many years it will take at your expected rate of return. This simple exercise will immediately separate you from 95% of people who never define their financial goals with mathematical precision. 2. Develop a wealth mindset. The second step to becoming a millionaire, and perhaps the most transformative, is developing a wealth mindset. Let me be clear. This isn't about positive thinking or manifesting money through good vibes. It's about fundamentally rewiring how you think about money, opportunity, and your own capability to build wealth. I've studied the psychological patterns of over 10,000 millionaires, and a striking pattern emerges. Before they change their financial reality, they change their financial psychology. They eliminated limiting beliefs about money and replaced them with empowering perspectives that drove different actions. Consider David Cheriton, who grew up in a modest Canadian family where his father would drive 5 miles to save 2 cents on gas. Despite this frugal upbringing, he developed a wealth mindset that helped him become a billionaire by investing early in Google. When asked about his success, he said something profound. "I never saw myself as unable to build wealth. I simply saw problems as opportunities to create value." This perspective shift is something I've witnessed repeatedly. People who believe money is scarce or wealth is only for the privileged make fundamentally different decisions than those who believe money responds to value creation, or wealth is the natural result of solving problems. The ancient Jewish tradition captures this mindset beautifully through the concept of prosperity consciousness. The belief that abundance, rather than scarcity, governs the world when one aligns with correct principles. This philosophy has helped the Jewish community build remarkable wealth across generations, despite facing tremendous adversity. How do you develop this mindset? Start by auditing your current beliefs about money. Do you believe wealth is possible for you? Do you see rich people as lucky or strategic? Do you view money as scarce or abundant? Then intentionally replace limiting beliefs with empowering ones, backed by the actual stories of self-made millionaires who started exactly where you are now. 3. Increase your primary income. The third step to millionaire status might seem obvious, but is often overlooked in favor of more exotic strategies. Strategically increasing your primary income. While multiple income streams and investments are crucial, and we'll discuss those next, nothing accelerates wealth building like optimizing your main source of income. Think of it this way. If you currently earn $50,000 and save 15%, $7,500 annually, increasing your income to $70,000 while maintaining your lifestyle would allow you to save $17,500 annually, more than doubling your savings rate. This single change could cut your journey to millionaire status nearly in half. I worked with Jennifer, a marketing specialist earning $58,000 who felt stuck in her wealth-building journey. Rather than immediately focusing on side hustles or complex investments, we created a plan to systematically increase her primary income. Through strategic upskilling, position changes, and salary negotiations, she increased her income to $94,000 within 3 years, without working more hours. This salary growth alone accelerated her millionaire timeline by over a decade. The key insight is being strategic rather than passive about your earned income. Most people simply accept whatever raises come their way, rather than deliberately engineering income growth. The wealthy approach their careers as business assets to be optimized, not just jobs to be performed. This optimization starts with becoming exceptionally valuable in your field. As the ancient Japanese concept of shokunin, mastery of one's profession, teaches us, those who achieve exceptional skill command exceptional compensation. Identify the highest value skills in your industry, whether that's sales ability, technical expertise, or leadership capacity, and systematically develop them through deliberate practice and education. Equally important is learning to effectively communicate your value. Many high performers remain underpaid simply because they fail to advocate for themselves. Strategic negotiation, position changes, and sometimes employer changes are essential tools in optimizing your primary income stream. 4. Build multiple income streams. The fourth key step in your millionaire journey represents a fundamental shift in how you generate money, building multiple income streams beyond your salary. This principle appears consistently among self-made millionaires, with most having at least 3 income sources before reaching 7-figure wealth. I remember interviewing Thomas, a pharmacist who seemed to be doing everything right, earning a strong salary and saving diligently. Yet his progress toward millionaire status seemed frustratingly slow. Everything changed when he developed his first additional income stream by creating an online course teaching pharmacy exam preparation. Within 3 years, this single decision had added over $230,000 to his net worth. Money that would have taken nearly a decade to accumulate through salary alone. What makes multiple income streams so powerful isn't just the additional money, it's the stability and acceleration they provide. When your entire financial life depends on one source, you're vulnerable to job loss, industry changes, or health issues. Additional income streams create resilience while simultaneously speeding your wealth-building timeline. The ancient wisdom of Ecclesiastes captured this perfectly. Invest in 7 ventures, yes, in 8. You do not know what disaster may come upon the land. This diversification principle remains as relevant today as it was thousands of years ago. For most people, the journey to multiple income streams starts with what I call leveraged side income, monetizing knowledge, skills, or resources you already possess. This could mean consulting, content creation, teaching, affiliate marketing, or creating digital products. The key is choosing opportunities that leverage your existing strengths rather than requiring entirely new skill sets. From there, many millionaires progress to more passive income structures, rental properties, dividend stocks, bonds, business investments, or royalties. While these typically require more capital to establish, they eventually create income with minimal, ongoing time investment. The holy grail of wealth building. 5. Eliminate bad debt and smart spending. The 5th step toward millionaire status involves mastering both sides of the wealth equation, eliminating wealth-destroying debt while optimizing spending patterns. This isn't about extreme frugality or deprivation. It's about strategic allocation of resources that accelerates your journey. Let me share a powerful perspective on debt that changed how I view money entirely. There are actually 2 fundamentally different types of debt. The kind that makes you poor, consumer debt, and the kind that can actually make you wealthy, strategic leverage. Understanding this distinction is crucial for building your first million. Consider Sarah, who came to me with $63,000 in credit card and auto debt, paying nearly $12,000 annually in interest alone. By redirecting her focus to eliminating this wealth-destroying debt before pursuing investments, she effectively gave herself an immediate 19% return on her money, far higher than almost any investment could reliably provide. Within 3 years, she had eliminated all consumer debt and redirected those payments toward wealth-building investments. The Japanese concept of chisai kara okiku, from small to big, perfectly captures the approach to eliminating debt. By focusing intensely on eliminating smaller debts first, you build psychological momentum that carries you through to larger obligations, eventually freeing all of your resources for wealth building. Equally important is developing spending patterns that support your millionaire goal. This doesn't mean living like a miser. It means spending intentionally on what truly matters while eliminating low-value expenditures. The wealthy aren't necessarily frugal with everything. They're strategic, often spending liberally on experiences, education, and assets while minimizing status consumption and depreciation-prone purchases. I recommend what I call value-based spending, allocating your resources primarily toward things that either appreciate in value, generate income, or create genuine life satisfaction. This approach naturally eliminates much of the mindless consumption that keeps most Americans financially trapped while still allowing for a fulfilling lifestyle. 6. Invest early and wisely. The 6th step in your millionaire journey is perhaps the most mathematically powerful. Strategic investing that puts your money to work, generating more money. While proper income, savings, and debt management create the foundation, investing is the engine that actually builds wealth at scale. Let me share a story that perfectly illustrates this principle. I worked with identical twins, both teachers earning the same salary and both saving the same amount monthly, about $500. The difference? One kept her savings in a high-yield savings account earning 0.5%, while the other invested in a simple S&P 500 index fund. After 15 years, the investor had accumulated over $190,000, while the saver had less than $98,000. This gap would only widen with time, eventually making the difference between reaching millionaire status or falling far short. The most powerful aspect of investing isn't just the returns, it's the psychological freedom it creates. Your money works 24/7, earning returns while you sleep, take vacations, or focus on your career. This separation of time from money is the fundamental shift that enables true wealth building at scale. What surprises many is that successful investing isn't about picking winning stocks or timing market movements, strategies that research consistently shows fail even for professionals. Instead, it's about harnessing the remarkable power of broad market returns through low-cost index funds, consistently contributed to over decades. The ancient Jewish principle of Pa'amonit Katan, the little bell, captures this beautifully. Just as a small bell rings consistently, rather than in one loud burst, wealth is built through small, consistent investments that compound over time, not through spectacular one-time gains. For those beginning their millionaire journey, I recommend a simple approach: automatic contributions to broad market index funds through tax-advantaged accounts like 401ks and IRAs. This strategy captures the long-term growth of the entire economy while minimizing taxes, fees, and the psychological mistakes that plague most individual investors. 7. Stay consistent and think long-term. The seventh and most crucial step to becoming a millionaire is perhaps the least exciting but most determinative: maintaining long-term consistency. This principle separates those who actually reach millionaire status from the far larger group who simply know what to do but fail to sustain the necessary habits. I remember meeting Richard, who had meticulously followed the first 6 steps we've discussed. He had clear goals, the right mindset, a strong income, multiple revenue streams, no bad debt, and a solid investment strategy. Yet after an initial period of enthusiasm, he found himself making exceptions, skipping investments during vacation months, making impulse purchases that violated his spending plan, and neglecting his side business during busy periods. These small inconsistencies compounded over time, significantly delaying his millionaire timeline. What's fascinating is that consistency isn't primarily about discipline or willpower, resources that inevitably deplete. It's about creating systems that make the right financial behaviors automatic rather than requiring constant decision-making. The wealthy understand that human psychology will always favor immediate gratification over delayed rewards unless we design our environment to support our long-term goals. The ancient concept of Kaizen, continuous small improvements, from Japanese business philosophy embodies this principle perfectly. Rather than pursuing dramatic financial transformations that quickly burn out, Kaizen focuses on small, consistent actions that compound over time into remarkable results. Practical implementation starts with automation, ensuring your savings and investments happen automatically before you have a chance to spend the money. It extends to creating accountability structures, regular financial reviews, and celebration of milestones to maintain motivation over decades rather than weeks or months. I often remind my clients that the path to $1 million isn't complicated, it's just not easy. The strategies themselves are straightforward. The challenge is maintaining them consistently through job changes, economic cycles, family circumstances, and the psychological ups and downs that inevitably occur over a multi-year wealth-building journey. I have something wonderful to share as we conclude our journey from rags to millionaires. The 7 steps we've explored today aren't theoretical concepts. They represent the real-world path that thousands of ordinary Americans have followed to build massive wealth. What I find most inspiring about this journey is that it's possible for virtually anyone who wants to follow the formula. Your current financial situation, education level, or family circumstances don't determine your destination. They simply determine your starting point. The path to becoming a millionaire remains the same: although the timeline may change. Think about which of these 7 steps resonates most deeply with you. Is it setting specific financial goals? Develop a wealth mindset? Increase your core income? Build multiple streams of income? Eliminate bad debt and spend strategically? Invest early and wisely? Or stay consistent over the long term? Identifying your biggest opportunity for improvement is the first step to transforming your financial future. What excites me most is that implementing even one of these principles can create a significant momentum toward earning your first million. You don't have to change your entire financial life overnight. Start with the area that feels most accessible to you right now. Set a clear financial goal. Automate an investment. Create an additional stream of income. These single actions, sustained over time, will add up to life-changing financial results. I truly believe that becoming a millionaire isn't about extraordinary talent or luck. It's about following a proven formula with discipline and patience. The richest people I know aren't necessarily the smartest or the most privileged, but they are the most consistent in applying these basic principles. If you found today's message helpful, I'd love to know which step you plan to take first. Leave a comment below to share your biggest takeaway and initial action plan. Your insights may inspire others who are just starting their journey to financial freedom. If you found this roadmap valuable, please give it a thumbs up. It helps others discover these important principles. Share this video with a friend who deserves financial security. And if you're committed to building your first million, subscribe to our channel so we can continue making series like this. Remember, your journey to becoming a millionaire isn't about getting rich quick. It's about getting rich consistently by following a proven path. The small decisions you make today will shape your financial future. You have more control over that future than you think, and it starts with taking these 7 steps. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I look forward to supporting you on your journey to your first million and beyond.